Hi guys, today I want to do a quick haul, update, and review of some products that I picked up from H&M's new cosmetics line. You saw a couple weeks back that I had picked up a few of the products. I don't have the full range by any means, and I really only wanted to pick up what I knew that I would use. I'm not super interested in adding to my makeup collection just to add to it. So I got some things that I thought I would really like, and basically I want to review them for you today and let you know whether or not I really like them. So one of the products that I got was a nail polish. Overall, I do like their nail polish. I think they have a phenomenal color selection. So that's really neat that you can go and you can really pick some unique colors. They're not just basics. It's not just, one row of colors like you might get out of one of the Sally Hansen lines, which I love Sally Hansen, by the way. But this, we're talking like an entire shelf of polishes in a crazy spectrum of colors. So color-wise, I think it's fantastic. Formula-wise and application-wise, I think it's also pretty nice. I have mine in the shade You Say Tomato, and it's this beautiful red-orange shade. And I'm actually wearing it on my nails right now. What I'll tell you about this is that the brush itself is really fantastic. It's one of those really wide brushes so that it's just so easy to coat the nail. Also, the polish itself is very glossy, so it goes on really smooth. This is a cream formula, but it's a really glossy cream. It goes on really smooth. I don't have ridges in the nails or anything like that. It doesn't show mistakes. You really don't get any as you're painting it on your nails. Longevity wise, that's where I have a slight issue with the product. It's a $6 nail polish, so it's not crazy cheap or crazy expensive. It's really a reasonably priced nail polish. And this is after 3 days of wear. So they're looking pretty good. And this is my non-dominant hand. My dominant hand has a little bit more wear, and you can see that it's mostly wear on the tips and tiny bits of chipping. It's mostly wear and not chipping, which is great. That's what I prefer in a polish, that it will just kind of sort of wear off the tip of the nails carefully. But there is some chipping. I have some sections where, little bits have actually come off the nail. So, and that's after 3 days. I noticed chipping the second day for sure. So it's not totally chip resistant. And let me just tell you how I applied this. I put on a strengthening coat, base coat. I put on a sticky base coat, so 2 layers of base coat. I put on 2 layers of this You Say Tomato polish. And then I put on the Jealous top coat. I think that's what it's called. It's with a G. It's like a thickening top coat. And I put on my HK Girl top coat. So I have 6 layers of polish on here, and I still had chipping day 2. I love the color. I love the formula. I would absolutely buy more, but it's not a miracle chip resistant formula by any means. It's pretty standard. Another thing that I picked up from them are their cream eyeshadows. So I picked up 2 different shades. One of the shades that I got is Dauphine Truffle. I don't know if that's how you say it exactly. And it's a beautiful neutral brown shade. Let me swatch that for you again. What I love about this formula is that they are so creamy. They're just very smooth and blendable. And as you blend them out, they really get nicely diffused. So you can actually blend this up into your crease with your finger, or you can switch over to a brush and you have like a beautiful soft crease shade without adding any extra shadow. So I think these are great for one shadow looks, but they also make a great base. So another shade that I picked up is this one in Countess, and it's sort of a peachy pink shade. And this one too, it's a moussey, creamy formula. I know people use the word moussey to describe ColourPop's cream formula for eyeshadow. This is moussey in a different way. It's really moussey. It's really nice. It's very blendable and soft. It's really fantastic. I love these a lot. I'm actually wearing this one as a base coat for my eye look today, and it just adds like a soft bit of color, and you get that diffused look up into your crease, and then you can play with shadow colors on top of that. I'm wearing some of my Buxom eyeshadows from a customizable palette, and I just really like the way the look came together. This is a nice everyday look for me, and I feel like this really helps tie it all together. So I love both of these shades. I love the formula. They're long lasting, they're comfortable, they don't seem to crease. Again, I tend to wear them over an eyeshadow primer, so let me know if you've tried them just on their own, whether they crease or not, but I typically always wear an eyeshadow primer anyways, and they work fantastic with that. Another thing that I tried from the cosmetics line from H&M were their lipsticks, and you know from favorites videos that I'm a big fan of the lipsticks, so let me just say that straight out of the gate. So I picked up 3 different shades in the lipsticks. I started with one and I liked it so much that I went back and got another. Actually, I have 4 different shades. I have one down in my purse, but I'll go ahead and talk to you about these ones that I have. Formula-wise, they're wonderful. They are a creamy formula, and so they're very comfortable on the lips. They're just kind of a pleasure to apply. They're pigmented. This is the shade Cream Chestnut, and it's beautiful. It's a wonderful nude shade that I've absolutely been loving, but you can see that it's very pigmented. It's not ultra shiny. It's not a very, very glossy lipstick. It's very comfortable and creamy though, so your lips will feel moisturized and not dried out at all when wearing these. They have a nice fragrance. It's a very soft vanilla fragrance. It kind of reminds me of like a MAC lipstick, but I feel like it's even softer. It's almost unscented. Like you really have to smell it to really find the fragrance in there. And then I have one other neutral, and then I picked up 2 other reddish shades. I have one in the shade Pomegranate, and that is here, and that's sort of like a true red shade, and again, really pigmented, creamy, beautiful, comfortable. I love it. And then I have the shade that I'm wearing on my lips today, and this is in the shade Pyrope, P-Y-R-O-P-E. And it is just a little bit more of a berry red, and I love it. I have been wearing this lipstick for probably 3 hours now, and I've had 2 cups of coffee, and it's just really wearing strong. What I love about it is it wears so well. It's so comfortable. My lips do not feel, it's not so creamy that I'm constantly wanting to rub my lips together and then I'm like taking away the lipstick. And it's not so drying that it gets uncomfortable and I want to apply a balm on top, which again starts to take away the lipstick. It's just really comfortable. One thing that I did do is I blotted after I applied it the first time, and then I applied a second coat and I blotted again to take a little bit of that extra creamy shininess off the top, which I find just makes my lipsticks in general last a lot longer. And I also did line my lips, but I am absolutely loving this color and loving the formula. Overall, I have to give a huge thumbs up to the H&M Cosmetics line. I love everything that I purchased, and I will definitely be purchasing some more things. Very curious to try more polished shades just to see, you know, is it just this color that's a little bit chippy, or is that just what the formula is like? And again, it's not crazy bad in terms of chipping, but it does chip, and I'm only on day 3 and I do have some definite wear on my nails, but I love the color and I think the application is phenomenal. So I hope this review was helpful for you if you've been curious about H&M products. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye!